Raise your hand if you... Sugar Ray Leonard. Not too many seats. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. And he scores with the counter. That hook doesn't score. You don't want to trade shots. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Good counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on.
There's the bell for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice slip to avoid the jab. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punching. It's bombs away. Can't find a home with that jab. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Leonard in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
The bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
The perfect counter lands. Think of holding on here for a minute. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And that jab just missed with the left hand. A lot of effort being exerted here. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Just missed with that jab. Jab misses. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
There's the bell for round 4. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This is a high-octane battle. Nice counter. Perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. Just misses with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That counter shot lands. Big swing and a miss with the hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. An illegal move there. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. And there's the bell to start round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. So much firepower here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Another scoring shot there. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tape. This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That punch scores. Perfect counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have... There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, this is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Good counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Not a lot of defense here at all. seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Cole. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
And there's the bell for round 8. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Robinson goes to the canvas, and it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. And boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
That counter shot lands. Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And he just misses with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just misses with that uppercut. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. These scorecards were all over the place, but in the end, I think the right...